Hello everyone, welcome to the video lecture. I am Dr. Jeeva, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Kristu Jayanti College, Bangalore. So today I am going to share with you a beautiful song. Actually it named also sounds like song, Siren song by Margaret Atwood. I want to introduce the writer to you, the poetess. Margaret Eleanor Atwood is a Canadian novelist, poet and literary critic. Since 1961, she has published 18 books of poetry, 18 novels, 11 books of non-fiction, 9 collection of short fiction, and 8 children's books and 2 graphic novels. And even I have given a quote that better never means better for everyone, that this showing her the power of writing and her contribution to the literature. Now I want to talk about the structure of the poem. The poem is written in the free verse. It means like it doesn't follow any set of pattern of meter and rhythm. And it does have some structure, however, made it clear these opening 6 lines, the poem consisting of tercets of the 3-line stanzas. And in a way, this gives the poem a sense of orderly progression and suggesting that the siren is the control of this narrator. And here, I want to just give an introduction to the poem from the perspective of the siren. Who's a siren? I hope you're all familiar with the term, even the siren, that right? And here, a half woman and half bird creature from Greek mythology who's singing loose sailors to their deaths. The poem explores the theme of vanity, seduction, stereotypes about the women being helpless, and how the need to feel the unique makes people vulnerable to flattery. On another level, Siren song also examines the ways in which traditional gender expectations can trap people and pushing them to the perfect, isolating, lonely roles. The poem was published in Atwood's 1974 collection titled You Are Happy. So from this, I want to read out this poem for you. Then I'll just give an analysis for the same. Siren song by Margaret Atwood. This is one song everyone would like to learn, the song that it is irresistible, the song that forces men to leap overboard in squadrons even though they see the beached skulls. The sun nobody knows. Here in the poem, after reading this, we all can understand Siren itself, it is a narrator, it's just telling a story to us, it is just singing a song and it is addressing the audience. Like, you just listen to me, I'm going to sing a song to you. But, she just, through the poem, through its narration, like it's just trying to tell the pathetic condition of the siren. Actually, it is telling that it's not at all happy with its suit, what it is having. And it's just telling that it's always boring, but still I'm doing because there is no other option like that. Okay, so with the poem lines, we can understand the siren's feelings actually. The tone actually, it's a very sad. It is just longing for, just come out of the shoot, just be like a normal, and it doesn't want to be there in the place, in the island and sitting and doing the song again and again like that. So you just come back to the analysis, you will just understand better. And here, the poem draws from such a mythological, and by describing a beautiful, irresistible song, makes men leap from their ships to the dangerous waters below. These men are desperate, rushing forward in the squadrons, in the group of despair, seeing the beached skulls of other men living in the shore of this Siren's island. And the journey is clearly deadly one, but the men can't help it. And it is induced they by this song. The speakers of the mythical siren begins the poem by saying that she is singing something that people all over want to hear, a song that the people can't help out, find utterly captivating. And in fact, what she is just singing has the power that the compel men to jump right off their ships in droves despite being able to see the washed up skeletons on other men and who have done it exact the same thing. And no one actually knows what the song sounds like because the speaker continues, everyone who's been exposed to it and dead as a result or were driven mad and lost their memories. And the speaker wonders if she should confine something in the readers. And if she does that and she asks, will the readers help her become fully human? So from this analysis part also we can understand better by listening to this song, Siren song, the men who are just traveling in the ships and they attempt to just jump from their top, even though after seeing that, there are a lot of dead bodies and the skeletons and everything there, but even they can't resist, they can't control themselves, they are just jumping like that. So that the song is like that. It's very captivating. And just telling that again, the speaker just no one knows about the song betterly, because if you know the song, if you listen to the song already, that's the result that they have given. Who's been exposed is dead as a result. Otherwise, you'll forget everything. So that is the result of it. And she's just telling, the siren is just asking the readers. This speaker is wondering, like, if anyone can help her out to come out of the chute, what she is just in. Okay, so that half bird and half human thing. And she is not happy to be stuck in the sunk of the island in the middle of the sea. And she says that where all she does is sit and look beautiful in unrealistic and legendary sort of a way. So in this way, she's just very clear about thought, and she's not at all happy with herself. What she's doing that. She doesn't like hanging out with the other two sirens on this island either, whom she just thinks are completely crazy. And she doesn't like performing as part of the trio, singing in the songs that's at once deadly and all she has. So the same thing she is doing again and again. She's not happy to sit there in the island and singing the song and getting all this happen again and again. She says to the readers that she will indeed confide in it and in no one else. She asks the readers to come little near to her. So here we are getting like, we are just really listening to sirens, like we are just going a little bit closer to that and listening to that. The truth is, she says that the song as she sings is really is desperate attempt to get someone assistance, and she calls out for aid and saying that no one but the readers is capable of assisting her, because the readers is very special and different from all others. So in that way we can understand the readers. Here from this poem we are getting the important to the readers and just telling that only you can understand me better. And finally the speaker says there is someone different. Unfortunately, she continues again, her steadiest melody never fails her. And that's all about the analysis. Actually, we understand about the siren and her pathetic condition. Now we are moving into the themes over there in the poem. The trap of the gender roles, and we, as we know, it is a kind of mythological concept here. It's just based on, it has a lot of gender roles and identities. The speaker is one of the sirens of the Greek myth, the beautiful half bird and half woman creature who lures sailors to their deaths with an indecent song. So that already we know in that analysis part we have seen that. In this version of the story, however, the siren song, it is not so much beautiful as it is flattering to the man who hears this. She makes him feel special, like the only person in the world who will be able to save her. So that temptation you can understand. From this point, it is very clear the gender roles defined in a very clear way to us. The women can just make someone to feel very special, especially towards men, and men can just tap into that. Okay, so when you are telling like you're the only one can help me out, so in that way she's just trying to tempt the men. By the end of the poem, it's made clear this song is only a ploy. The speaker deceives men by appealing to the Odysseus to be a heroic, so that the heroic admiration of the men is just used by this woman like that. Yet the speaker doesn't seem particularly happy about her success, because it leaves her once again isolated and stuck inside the bird chute, and she hates. In this way, the poem suggested that these boring gendered scripts have been a predictable outcome. Both parties remain trapped inside a myth that they can escape. And here, even you can find one more theme in the poem, that is vanity and seduction. That here, the poem cleverly pokes fun at the human desire to feel unique. So the speaker is able to seduce the listeners with her song by appealing to the vanity. That means you are that uniqueness. You are telling only you can help me out. So the word, the only you, that can change anyone's mindset, even though if you're not ready to help you. But when I'm telling like only you can save me from this, so they'll come forward and help me in the same thing she is just using. And here, by convincing listeners, both men on the opposing ships and readers on this very poem, and that they are the only one special enough to understand this song. The speaker proves that this song is a flattery, ironically, works on everywhere. So when the flattery works everywhere, so that is what the concept she's just trying to tell us. Whenever you flatter someone, of course the things will get work soon. That's all about it. The poem also suggested that poverty itself, it works this way, and winning people over by making them feel like they are want something that is no one else can understand. So this is how even the theme of vanity and seduction also being part of this poem. And finally, we are just concluding the poem by telling that it's a really very beautiful the song by Margaret Atwood, and with a lot of different meanings, and that all I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you.